as they listen to ill visions in times of my trite disposition. Producing a resolution of togetherness and whatever doing. With the struggle, hard liquor forever guzzle. Drugs, Colombian smuggle, running for us to hustle. Pouring out beer for the fatal whenever able. Bad boys like puffs, label turned in the table. Held down the fort, supported to get cash fronts. Hands used for hustling, steadily past months. But we knew that we was in the wrong. But mom was in the fort and Jordan, so we will hustle to the break of dawn. Horrible memories of burner busting enemies. Scarface wannabes doing 10-year penalties. Street vocabulary learners. Pain was filling the hearts of us Jersey bred villains, cause blood was spilling. None of us wanted to fall into a deeper hole. Lives getting stole cause we played criminal roles. Thought mad ground together, attitude being whatever. Up north weather, wearing hoodies, Timbs and leathers. Never attended church. Us, we puffed hell. Some said we be nothing, eternally burning hell. Oh well, it didn't matter. We still hung tight. Did plenty of dirty nights, saw Jake and took flight. Cause lockdown is nothing but a cot in the jail cell. School couldn't excel. Moms never paid bail. Mom deep. Whole damn squad loved each other. No relation, whatever, but perpetrated as brothers. No question. Brotherly love is what we manifesting. Making sure each and every guard study their lessons. So for all of my niggas, I give respect. And leave sex wet by licking shots, cause I love them to death.
I love my niggas, yo. I love my niggas to death. I love my niggas. I love my niggas to the very last breath. I love my niggas, yo. I love my niggas to death. Now as I stand amongst the cipher, watch the Buddha smoke rise. I pour 40s to St. Nas to keep the memories alive for my niggas that all had the same thoughts of fame, but life's drains left us all embraced by the street gangs. On the corners looking for dead presidents and better. Hoodie sweaters, fatigue suits, Timbs with suede leather. Selling dimes of weed, smoke, collecting chinos. Blessed brothers with Buddha, then we step before the beast school. Cause on the corner, older niggas used to warn us out crackheads that once hated feds, now turn informers. 5-4, we jetting after niggas for a bag of zest. Undercover dressed and yes, trying to make a rest. Stress be having niggas running from probation, joining the 5% nation, missing months of education. We skip school, KwΔnLi was the deli model. Fuck college with street knowledge, brought in the deli dollars. Living life tripe, holding the automatic trigger. Drinking more liquor that was slowly killing younger niggas. So I switched to Valentine, kept on writing rhymes. My crew encouraged me to keep it real and big of mine. Now I search and find, living life throughout my lessons. Giving blessings to blunt sessions that keep the brain refreshing. Manifesting and addressing questions on how we live as adolescents. No more guessing, I live the daily presence. But still I maintain, cause it's a long path to follow. Fuck a role model, cause mine goes with the 40 bottle. Some hit by hollow bullets trying to get paid. No more broke days and selling nickel bags of trades. So as long as I live, I'm picking up my feet. Whether 6 feet deep, resting in eternal sleep. I keep it real with every word from my breath. Licking shots for my niggas, cause I love them to death. I love my niggas, yo. I love my niggas to death. I love my niggas. I love my niggas to the very last breath. I love my niggas, yo. I love my niggas to death.
Demo time here on the Stretch Armstrong Show. Lemon Cookies. Shout out to Erica, Strong Island.
They could be in the ride, but they ain't seeing my drive. You know why? Cause I don't care. I park the hoopty with the Porsches till I'm in the gorgeous Lamborghini doorless. They can focus on the flawless orchestration of my nation. I'm a native, you a tourist from New York to Japan. Roach in my hand, I'll be the hope of the land. We heat to open your glands, pinning your grand imperial stance. My killers got your burial plans. And we the Dutch master, blunt passes, never catch a lung cancer, son. Hit the trunk past the pump, blast your lump for us. Run past the dumbasses, I'll be in the front past the jumps. And it's gun claps for victory laps. Every line's a brick, breaking the Richter, make the victory laps. Picture me collapse, I run shit, nah I don't limp. I ain't no player or a pimp. They wouldn't get the picture if I painted on the blimp. And I don't judge jigsaw, but the thotty's getting one after one missed call. Cause I don't call it love when a dumb bitch fall.
Indigo, G, mind, body, and soul gold when I phone home. E.T. channeling all the Pleiades that's up on the streets. Beat clean wipe out to get in a strikeout. Bringing my bike out, packing gas while I clap, clapping lights out. Kawasaki skull lies on my dream cloud. And God just causing a scene, all in your scream. Wow, we some G's now. Bringing a flame when we go insane. All in the astral planes and send a message of change. We was born to ball, now we done all corners jaw from the store. Telling you your purpose is to go and soar. Seek within divine and your soul gonna incline on your path to awakening visionaries of modern time. I'm pulling out my nine, blah, white supremacists. Negroes in the White House, this is the melanin shift. Knife stick, pull it out the right hip, a scarred back. Throw you on the cross, you a boss, now you ain't all that. Indigo G, here to awaken the people. Bloodline of a prophet, Muhammad Eyes, I am the sequel. Bang.
Chronicles is cosmic. Pro Tools and Logic hits is seismic. We insomniacs.
Uptown, where you can find me at. In the 20 bag. Posted with them thugs playing CeeLo and cuddling Tommy Gats.
Double piffy walking out the laundromat. Mindset, about to bring the army back.
That's a fact, cause I'm eating swell. The name is ringing bells and I'm quick with the skills. These bars, extraterrestrial, ill as I drill. My knowledge, all die your third eye socket.
That's what they get for fucking with the prophets. Voodoo curses, call the doctors, call the nurses. Parallel universes, walking through the depths of hell. Thinking of how cool a hearse is, reminiscing how blue the earth is. How the fuck can I
wake up in the morning day, wipe the cold up out my eye. Thinking of a better way to hold it egg and feed my mom. And I don't do the fucking drama that come with that white lie. My soul is divine, pure light being I shine. I'm the most high.
Cuffed up in the chains, niggas ain't give me a holler. Bell 9500, niggas ain't give me a dollar. That's the #1 problem. No respect, no loyalty. Business over bitches, that's #1 and most importantly. The day I found, I knew y'all would be the ones that supported me. I'm calling for it, y'all ain't buttons avoiding me. I was in my cell boiling. Like when I touch down, I'ma kill something. That's when I caught myself like, nigga, get a deal with something. Eat a meal with something, getting rich and making sick. The main ones I thought was real, they was fake as shit. Talking about they never changed, I needed help, they never came. Same time you making money off my name. No one's fucked up in the game. Guess God just had to show me who to keep close to me. And on the world, you niggas owe me. Shit, my mind the one that told me. Man, them niggas ain't gon' ride. When you down doing your time, they out here acting like you died. So I'm laughing with a smile. When the game switching lanes. And I ain't dissing on you niggas, no. I'm just spitting pain. This is real shit. Flowing like the blood that's in my veins. Homie, feel lit, cause it can happen to you boys the same. I'm the only boy to blame. So I was down for you niggas. I would ride, I would die. Bust my pounds for you niggas like I was on quarantine. Living like a poor fiend. Niggas taking meds and kill hanging like a morphine. Yeah, go ahead, sleep on me, you boys dream. And I be at it chasing cabbage, serving more cream. I had to separate myself from the lanes. Had to realize that me and niggas ain't the same. Can't complain. I kept it 100, sunny and rain. Through the fame or the pain, regardless, I will remain the same. But like EA Sports, I'm in the game. But my homies looking like four quarters the way they change. Shit, could it be the money or could it be the whores? And I don't even know. It could be either or. Niggas get nice like Mike and Charlie, they balls. For the love of the green, turn around, change they team. For this money, dog, I done seen some crazy things. But I'm still in good condition like Maybelline. That's why I'm trying to bubble like shampoo. But on the low though, I'm on my solo like shampoo.
Ain't that no deeper about headshot?
Ain't no deep to go. About 9,500 niggas ain't give me $1. It can't go no deeper than that. That's the whole thing right there. You make the money off your name. How deep can you go? Everybody know what's going on. Glad being in 10 grand, ain't give me $1. I don't give a
I forgot to put the thing on the screen. What's up, y'all? Brownstone Powwow. Brownstone Powwow. What's good? I'm not gonna be here long, y'all. I'm just here to give my thoughts on conversation about this current thing. Yeah, he mumble mumble. Peace to everybody that's in my chat. Peace to everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all of y'all. Few announcements. There was some delays on my pre-records, so I'm gonna have some new topics coming tomorrow with pre-records. I'll come out with it tomorrow, so there'll be some videos that I want to talk about this week, such as the 6ix9ine situation, a couple of things that I have in limbo about, certain things that I think is very important about what we should talk about. So check this out, man. So as you see, what I said was Red Pill and Negro Manosphere could have went right if they, and my thing about it is this, fam. Like, I told people, used to be in the Manosphere. I'm still affiliated with the Manosphere because I think that, there's a couple of people that I've met that, were like cool and, and I still bond with them, even if they have my actual number and all that other stuff. Like, these are cool people. So I'm like, yo, I fucks with y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? And, I definitely came in researching. Like, I just wanted to know a couple of things because, this girl put me on, not necessarily into the quote unquote manosphere, but to know about incels. Like, me and her just chilling, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this random white guy with curly hair here on an interview talking about he's an incel? What the fuck is an incel? Then I get into the incel topics, and it goes down into something else, and then I'm just like, yo, like, this is what an incel is, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the manosphere, son? And then it starts being all these different conversations. Peace to everybody in my chat again. Sun Kids Culture Invasion Podcast, Cynical One. Anybody I missed, thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. But anyway, my thing about it is this. That's what all I wanted to know when I first came here. Before I started my channel, like, I was just surfing. I'm just like, yo, I could hit a StreamYard link. Yo, I could do that. You know what I mean? And I tell y'all all the time, I came from the Aboriginal sector. I was watching the Aboriginal sector every day. And then before that, I was watching all the time Chronicles of Judah 144. And still to this day, I watch his videos because I love his content. And definitely think he produced some great content for us brothers to, look at and wonder about. He definitely influenced me. And I also want to say, even when I started up my streams, I give credit to Aegon Reeds. Aegon Reeds is one of the dudes that inspired me to do the Brownstone Powwow. Shout outs to my homeboy Complex Design. I always give him credit. We was able to bond on sapiosexualism, and the fact that we were able to talk about the music, the frequencies, and all that other stuff. And I thought it was a great thing for us to have a conversation, bond, and really get to know the whole entire spectrum of music frequencies as well as sapiosexualism. Because I didn't understand the words. I didn't understand, a lot of stuff before I came into this shit. Or before that. Like sapiosexualism. Even to this point, me always bragging about how I'm a misanthrope. Like, what was that? I didn't know a couple of things. So I will definitely say my experience with people who's affiliated or in the manosphere, they definitely taught me some things that I definitely did help me out in the did help me out in the long run, right? And my thing about it is, at the end of the day, with everybody, everybody does content, whether you agree with it or not. I mean, even my content, for example, there might be people who agree with my content. There's people who don't agree with my content. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stop that. But I think I'm here today to stretch upon a point that specifically brothers need to find a better strategy on how they could have mapped out this whole entire Negro Manosphere or this red pill content, because it is definitely being consumed by Gen Z. Gen Z are the impressionable generation that people is flocking to right now. Because a lot of people forget, like, millennials, like, we out the game, nigga. Like, who paying attention to millennials? Like, we talk, but we ain't paying, like, who paying attention to you? You know what I'm saying? Because the focus is on Gen Z. And we must remember that Gen Z is the focus for the next dating market, married, children, all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, and my thing about it is like, a lot of the things that I'm seeing in these red pill / manosphere is like I said, a lot of these old niggas, a lot of these older dudes is trying to preach these outdated game concepts and coming through with their corny ass like pickup lines, and then trying to tell you, bash you like you the problem because you just are not like them. So instead of just being on some real shit, corny ass niggas want to sit up on streams and talk about where your bitch is at. And then sit up there and think they doing something by yelling at random avatars, which happens to be women, on streams. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna get into it tonight. I got a whole hour. I'm a whoop that ass. You understand me? I chose violence tonight, B. And and I'm not saying that I'm against necessarily the Negro Manosphere for all of what it is. I'm not. And I understand dudes is also trying to, interact us with getting money off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not saying is wrong. Get your money. Do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I always put my Cash App up if you guys want to donate. If you guys want to come through and just be like, yo, I support. I also want to give a shout out to Mrs. Queen Sunkiss. She did donate for the last, she did donate to Bronzebird's Cash App. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But going back into what I'm saying, though, this conversation needs to be had because you guys are influencing the shit on. Hold on, I had to stop real quick. Hold on, I gotta read the comment. Yo, check it out. She said, "Hey, give me my props, Bird. I told you we gonna be ism here shortly. I mean, us women do help too. Facts. I ain't gonna even argue that. I mean, look. All I'm saying is, it's a lot of things that could have been done to make the Negro Manosphere a powerful force. You know what I'm saying? If this is supposed to come off the wing of the regular Manosphere, or what you would call the so-called white Manosphere, they could have done a lot of things to up their image, to up their game, and especially with having an LLC or having this as a business entity that started from the web to it being a physical thing. You understand? And so my thing about it is, at the end of the day, I'm only here to critique. Like, I'm not like a FD Signifer or whatever the hell his name is. I'm not a Themis and Thoth. Like, I want to see so-called black men make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's virtually through the web or in real life. So I'm not against you. I'm not against Negroes. Like, I'm not against y'all. Like, I'm actually for y'all. But at the same time, let's really be real. These conversations that we need to have is like, how the fuck y'all moving forward? You'll sit up there and say the woman is a problem, but you niggas spend 7 to 9 hours on stream sitting up there talking about the woman is finished. Like, I'm sitting here like, nigga, like, where did we go? Like, okay, so you saying that the woman is finished. Every day you making streams about what the woman did. Like for instance, dudes is gossiping about Sierra and Russell Wilson. All right? Like, in my opinion, fam, I'm done having a conversation about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on my high horse for a while, and I remember, quite frankly, one time that I went on that joke, Melody King's panel, right? I went on that panel sitting up there talking shit about Russell Wilson. I'll admit that. I was on my high horse. Like, I was really on my high horse sitting up there talking shit about Russell Wilson on that panel. Kid you not. That was the same night that I probed, that's the same night that I probed Melanie King. Kid you not. You know what I'm saying? I will not lie. I will tell you the truth. Bronzeberg did that. You know what I'm saying? But now that I think about it, what are we really teaching the people out there with, especially men's talk? Because I'm not denying, and then I'm not denying that I'm not denying that there are problems that we go through and it needs to be focused on, right? And that so-called black men in particular, we are at the bottom of the totem pole. But I'm here to exercise the excellence of so-called black men. That's why sometimes you find me going to war in the chats and sitting up there talking shit to people who was talking shit in general, right? Man or woman. They be like, well, that's not a masculine thing. You're arguing with a woman. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. Like, sometimes, yo, that ass needs to get whooped. You understand what I'm saying? Especially with these former divested bitches that sit up there and go on stream, or you know how they are. Motherfuckers want to sit up there and go over to that British girl's panel and shit, even though she ain't really doing panels like that no more. And they want to go ahead and be like, yeah, you know, I don't like black men. Black men are horrible, blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you one, with this ditzy dumb bitch that's a single mother. You know what I'm saying? And not that I'm trying to bash single moms like this, but she's a single mom. She's a single mom from a Latino dude, all right? And sit up there talking shit about black American men. You didn't think I was going to roast that bitch? Yes, the fuck I was. You understand me? Like, I'm going to roast you, fam. Who the fuck you talking to? And why the fuck are you sitting up there talking about black American men for? Are you stupid? Like, I'm gonna roast you for that shit. And the thing about it is, then you ask them like, yo, why are you talking shit about black American men? Oh, well, because the foreigners that's in America, they do a lot better than you, and da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Like, why are you making this a whole entire ADOS versus non-ADOS thing? And that's another thing. Dudes affiliate this whole entire ADOS versus non-ADOS thing, but then you go over to a panel with someone who's from the UK. Not only the one that you know, the light-skinned chick, the biracial that we all know of, but also another biracial that I'm actually... No, sorry, she's not biracial. A full-on so-called black woman from the UK. Y'all didn't have many discussions on her panel, even though she's not really around anymore. You understand? So the thing about it is, and here goes Wacky coming through with the facts. Always dropping facts on my stream. You know what I'm saying? They're on live streams They're on live streams for 9 hours per day, concentrating on Keisha, yet state that they don't want her. I don't know if they heard the news flash, but people don't concentrate on those that they do not want. Exactly, bro. Exactly. You know, the dudes be like, they don't care all day about Keisha. Facts, bro. And that's why we're here having this conversation. So it's like, when soon as you ask them why you care about Keisha so much, they be like, well, you know, it's because of da 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 da.
EAP cap CAP.
And it used to be fun to go against divestors when I first came in. You know, I had my quote-unquote red pill rage. Because I'm like, homie, hold on. Y'all, this shit ain't really happening in real life, fam. Like, this is not happening for real in real life. Like, nah, fam, this is BS, bro. Like, yo, like, I don't know what the fuck is the difference, bro. Like, come on, fam. And you know, yeah, I was talking shit about Cynical One. I still talk shit about Cynical One because she ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like to fool around, but she ain't shit, though. You know what I'm saying? She allegedly saying, like, her avatar is near to who she is. I'm gonna air her the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It's all out of love, though. She says FBA has a flag, but I guess you're saying, but not ADOS. I don't understand the difference. Peace to KwΔnLi. Sock Passe, I see you, man. But you know, my thing about it with Keisha is this, man. I said my theory about Keisha a long time ago. Keisha could get this work sexually. I'm not going to lie about it. I will be an asshole and say that. Because there's plenty of quote-unquote Keishas that I smashed in my past years. You understand? But me being married to a Keisha, me dating a Keisha, nah. No. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about me being a dick. It's not about me being an asshole. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just weird, yo. Hey, block this dude, Rodney K, this weirdo out my chat, fam. Just block this dude. You being weird right now, fam. Yeah, Keisha is living rent-free, mortgage-free, utility bill-free, and Ninja's heads. Woo! Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Keisha lives rent-free in a lot of these dudes' heads. And the thing that I really want to get to is because recently I've been seeing I've seen this week, you know, besides me seeing the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation, which I'm gonna be talking about tomorrow, as well as if I'm probably gonna have a stream touching on it a little bit tomorrow, because you know, you guys, this weekend I'm gonna have an open panel. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have an open panel for everybody to join. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Besides the Tekashi 6ix9ine thing, I've been seeing this week about how you got this dude Jason Black, right? And I've been watching Jason Black for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know about Jason Black. And my thing about it is this, yo. Jason Black, when he made his commentary about what he said, certain things I'm just sitting back like, yo, I can't even really be mad about what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things I'm just like, yo, like, certain things do make sense. Because if I'm really to talk about just pearly things, I'm be like, yo, bruh. You know what I mean? Because certain things I'm just like, yo. I feel like, I don't know what it is with the personality of Just Pearly Things, in my opinion. Just Pearly Things, I don't understand how she's able to captivate an audience. I don't give a damn if it's about money or exposure. She is so goddamn deadpan to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to focus on looks. I get it. Not everybody is going to be the star-studded, attractive avatar or real person to your eyes. I get it. I understand. Certain people do not find Just Pearly Things attractive. And that's just them and their opinion. I'm not going to say my opinion on it. I frankly don't give a fuck. You understand? I don't care. Right? But she's making this content and a lot of people's following on. You understand? They definitely are. They definitely are paying attention to Just Pearly Things. Taking advice from the late Kevin Samuels. Putting in money for that studio in the UK. Which made me like UK women more for some odd reason. But I know there's still women out there in the UK that's hella ratchet. But anyway, that's not that you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, bro. But let's be hold on. Oh shit. Yo. Just Pearly looks like Fiona. Yo, y'all dead wrong. Yo, you dead wrong, yo. Sakpase says, I don't see the hype with her. It got to be because she's white. But the minute she starts calling men out, things will change. Okay, y'all. Let's run down the list. Because I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Alright? There was many people that came into Red Pill Talking Points. That's women. That's not from America. That's not black, so to say. We can go down the list, and I don't feel like naming names. But if y'all want to name names in my chat, go ahead. Because y'all pretty much know who I'm talking about. And specifically, I'm definitely talking about women. Alright? Definitely talking about women. So if you want to name those women, put them in the chat. I don't care. Let's have a ball tonight. Right? So, going off of what I'm saying, I'm like, okay, they made the podcast this week. A lot of people already know that I'm highly against someone like Melanie King. Melanie King is a fucking grifter. She's a liar. And the thing about it is, she doesn't bring anything new to the table when having conversations about men. She tried that whole entire feel sorry for me, I'm for black men shit because she got aired the fuck out on Lapeef Network by KA. That's my opinion. The same niggas that sat up there and talk about they don't like single mothers was kissing that woman's ass, bro. Was kissing that woman's ass, bro. And still kissing that woman's ass to this day. And I sat back and I said, yo, you dudes are fucking dumb, bro. Like, you're bugging. You don't see bullshit like I see bullshit? Like, what are y'all on? You understand me? Like, this is the stuff that I talk about. But anyway, getting off that. It's been plenty of times you've had grifters. You have people who's legitimate. You have women who's legitimate. Women who are fake. And all this other stuff. Like, I see, like, red pill grifters right now. Like Roma Army, for example. Roma Army, that white chick with the weird ass tattoo on her neck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Roma Army that got that little neck tattoo that looked weird. It looked like you ever seen those movies where it's like a horror movie and maybe they might have like got like hit by a monster. And then, like, them little things start, like, it starts to be like this little nasty-ass monster or something like that start to roll up all up on their body so it turns black before they die. And then it starts to be, like, all these random, like, black things that's in their veins and shit. Like, that's what that tattoo looks like. I don't know what it is, but Roma Army looks weird as fuck with that tattoo. But anyway, Roma Army, for example, claims to be a men's advocate, claims to be, you know, for the men and all this other stuff. It's a righteous woman and da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Same chick that got an OnlyFans. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm trying to understand exactly what the fuck that is. Because it does. So you're telling men you're for them. We bounce back and say we don't like whores. We don't like women that's going ahead and prostituting themselves on social media websites such as OnlyFans. And you got an OnlyFans? What backwards shit is that? You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, and by the way, Cynical One, I did read the chat. I'm just not acknowledging it right now. I know what you said. You ain't slick. Anyway, check this out, yo. That's the thing that gets on my nerves. So you sitting up there talking about I have an OnlyFans to get in my femininity and appeal to the men, but you're showing yourself basically naked. Make it make sense, fam. Fam's like, I don't even understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, these men are sitting up there saying, I don't want to deal with a woman that got OnlyFans, but this be the same men that turn around and pay attention to Roma Army. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna switch gears, right? So one thing that I noticed with the red pill, and more specifically the Negro Manosphere, is that what bothers me seeing this shit, right? What bothers me seeing this shit is that you have Lapeef Network and you have Anton Daniels. I'm not shitting on these brothers. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, look, business is business. Cool, whatever. But every day you're hearing the same conversations about how it was when the Manosphere did it, about how women is this, women is that. Anton Daniels ain't doing nothing different than how the Manosphere did. But he was able to capitalize some way, somehow, off what the hell y'all did, and he's making money off of it. Then you start to see all these random content creators that came from his network make YouTube channels now, and they getting in the Ks. They getting 1K, 2K, 5K, 6K, 10K fast. And the embarrassing thing is, if you guys were a whole entire sector on YouTube, an online sector where, you know, it was all about, hey, you're spreading the message and you're spreading this to fellow man, these people should be bowing down to you. In my honest opinion, Anton Daniels and Lapeef should be bowing down to the Manosphere. It's not, I don't understand why y'all are sitting up there doing content on them when they should be doing content on y'all. You understand me? They should be giving y'all praise right now. But you messed up, though. You understand? You guys didn't get together and y'all could have sat up there and say, yo, bro, you know what I mean? This is what we do. We a strong force. We a stronghold. You know, that's the content we was already talking about that. Because I haven't heard Lapeef or Anton give y'all any credit at all. None whatsoever. I have not heard them mention y'all, say anything about y'all. It was actually funny because then it was somebody that was on a panel, because I was watching I think I was watching Anton this week or whatever, and I was like, yo, what's crazy to me is somebody was like, you know, we are not Manosphere, you know, we are not Manosphere, but you know, we have the talking points and blah blah blah. So I was like, yo, bro, just admit that you stole the talking points from the Manosphere. Come on, bro. Like, just admit that you're stealing talking points from the Manosphere. Can you admit that, please? Because this is exactly what you did. Like, I mean, bro, I made my channel in 2020, right? So by the time, practically by almost the end of this year, it'll be 3 years that I existed on YouTube. Okay? And what I've been seeing is just that these dudes is level up. They got the bag. And a lot of you Manosphere dudes go over there to get your numbers up. You understand? This y'all going over there to get y'all numbers up. And how I think about the whole entire situation is it should be the other way around. But a lot of the older OGs that was in that space you know, they harping over beef that they have with each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the Brownstone Powwow solo that I made a while ago, right? In which I was talking about older Negroes are the problem. And I said this because it's true. If these are the dudes that's not allowing more people to get into the space that's younger and to, you know, make the change, because let's really be honest, an honest opinion, I don't want to be listening to no older dude who's still complaining about shit from the 80s and 90s. I don't want to be hearing some clown ass nigga like Ism who don't got game for shit but bragging he got all these bitches but never once want to sit up there and show a bitch on his stream. I don't want to hear niggas like that. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You can sit up there and say, oh, well, you're an avatar without, you're an avatar not showing their face. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. When I spruce out this information or I give my commentary on things, this is from the heart. You understand? Like, this is not me just doing this, you know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely would hope that my numbers get up and more people watch my content and stuff like that, but that's not the point. It's all about all this stuff for a reason. You understand me? And my thing about it is, the problem with these older dudes is they're not really trying to show the content of younger dudes out here who's making a difference. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Now, the thing about it with Lapeef and Anton that I like, they're still like, yo, I'm making business, but I'm allowing these dudes to have their own segments. That's what I respect about Anton and Lapeef. I respect that. I respect that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because even if I don't agree with their topics, it's cool to see another black man, so-called black man, make their own segments here on YouTube and everybody's watching. Everybody's listening. I may not agree with their topics because I feel like a lot of the times when you in your 50s, what the hell you still talking about Keisha for? Or you in your 60s, what the hell you talking about Keisha for? You understand? And the thing about it is, women is going to chase the bag because they see the opportunity in it. Of course. You're not going to have any wins by making commentary about someone like Sinji and thinking that that's going to do anything for everybody to move forward. It's not going to help not a damn thing. She's still going to be sitting up there making her money. As much as I don't like her talking points, but I can't say that I don't like, I said that I don't like her personally because I don't know her. You understand? I can't say that because I don't know her personally. Okay? But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that y'all dropped the ball. Y'all dropped the ball. Because if everything was made around Keisha, there was no conversations about tech. There was no conversation about getting into STEM or sitting up there, you know, trucking, this, that, and third. Because I see so-called black people that have the trucking sector. You know? I see them a lot. And shout outs to I forgot her name. It struck a chord in me. I forgot her name. But I remember going over, I think her name is Aquafina. Subscribe to her channel. She usually has, like, you know, panels where she's just chilling and da-da-da. But, you know, people, you know, it's important to see these different ventures out here. Shout out to Man of Tomorrow. Man of Tomorrow I always give credit to because he's showing you the different industries that you can get involved in as a so-called black man. You understand? And a lot of us don't want to work under the people, want to work under corporations forever. I know I don't, right? How do we move in forward when these come to these situations? And all I'm saying is, and all I'm doing is trying to stretch the idea. If you have variations of different things, that's what makes a sector great. When you make a sector that's based upon the fact of the matter, like, oh, I'm just going to cry about how women did me wrong and modern day women of this society need to change and blah, 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 submissions. You look like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you go to channels like Roger Report Live and you have guys that's like in their 50s and 60s threatening to sit up there and slap the shit out of a woman they don't even know. And a guy who thinks he's so big and bad because he's older than everybody and he could talk all this shit. And the thing about it is he don't think dudes like me is going to be marking him out and sitting up there saying, you're not going to interrupt me while I'm speaking. We're not doing that. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You are not going to interrupt Brownsburg while he's speaking. Guarantee you that. Fuck your rules. Fuck your decorum. Fuck all that. You're not going to disrupt me while I'm talking. Don't be rude. You understand? And my thing about it is, at the end of the day, you see stuff like that and they be like, well, you know, the women. Women ain't gonna change, bro. They adapt with the current society, which is the reason why you'll see your Ruby Rose or your Meg the Stallions, even though I haven't heard from her in a minute, right? Or you'll see your Sierras and all this other stuff. You understand? They're not gonna change, bro. The thing about with modern day women is they have to want to come out of feminism. They're gonna have to they're gonna want to be submissive. You can't coach someone on something that someone does not know. They don't know it. You can't, and the thing about it is, brothers to sit up there and talk about submission, but are you worth being submitted to? That's the question I gotta ask for the brothers. Are you worth being submitted to? Just because you might have a high-paying job and a lot of you dudes dick sucking off of the whole entire, high-value man nonsense, that doesn't mean that a woman will magically submit to you. I don't know what type of world y'all live in. You understand? Like, I'm a stand-up dude. I don't ask for, and you know me talking personally, like, I'm a stand-up dude. I don't ask for a lot from people, even women. I don't ask for a lot. Just be respectful. That's it. It's like, that's the only thing you can do for Bronzebird if you want to be my lovebird. Like, just be respectful. That's all I ask. Don't be an asshole. Just be cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into arguing. I'm not into fighting. I'm just down to make you laugh and have a good time. You understand? That's it. But that whole entire thing, dudes go up on panels, be like, modern day women are not submissive. Get that. Okay, we established that, right? And my thing about it is, we've already established that as men. Like, we don't like how women of today is being, and they hear you. That guarantee, I bet you, these women that don't know anything about Red Pill or know anything about a Manosphere or SYSBM or Passport Bros and all those different things, they hear you. They watch your content. They hear you. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, fam, okay, cool. But when do you establish order as a man to say, this is what we doing now? We did all that, but we ain't going to be sitting up there making content about a person we know is a feminist. We not doing that. What we going to do now is, we going to show them, us as men, we tolerate this, but we don't tolerate that. And these grifters, because y'all got a fucking problem with sitting up there allowing all these random grifters coming in, I would think that you're sitting up there calling queens of manospheres and all these different things, that you would vet them and see how their actions are, instead of y'all just willfully taking in all these random women that y'all are sitting up there saying is Red Pill or queen of manospheres and all this other stuff. You understand? Like, and hold on, because somebody's trying to air me out. I think, what's the name is choosing violence with Bronzebird. Let me see that comment real quick. You talking spicy in the chat, yo. I didn't like that, yo. It's about to be a YouTube comment fight.
YouTube comment fight. You don't even want to get into this. YouTube comment fight. They're using all caps for emphasis.
This person right here, KwΔnLi, sitting up there lying on Bronzebird, talking about you love arguing and fighting. No, sweetheart. That's not what goes down when it comes to me as Bronzebird. Yes, I troll. I'm not gonna deny. I'm not gonna deny that I do troll. I do troll. But saying that I love to argue and all this other stuff, that's a cap. That's a cap. I just like to make my points, and if it comes off as aggressive, it is what it is. Do you understand that? That's all it is. So I don't know where you come from out of that. And I mean, like I said, the sisterhood is on watch. Mrs. Queen Sunkiss might be involved in the sisterhood. I seen that. KwΔnLi, and definitely the cynical one. Those three women that's in my chat might be involved with the sisterhood, but it's okay. They're covert because they play nice, but I know they're not nice women. You understand? But anyway, check this out. Y'all got me fucked up, son. Y'all got me fucked up, son. You know what I mean? Nah. Cynical One isn't a nice person ever since she aired me the fuck out on Pastor stream. I call cap on that. That's definitely. I gotta give a cap probably like 2 times on this stream. I gotta give a cap to Cynical One.
EAP. C-A-P, cap.
And I'm gonna give a cap to Mrs. Queen Sunkiss, you know what I'm saying? Cause she's out here talking about men get cooties. Like, who are you to be saying some stupid stuff like that?
E-A-P, cap, cap, C-A-P, cap.
And I'm also going to give a cap to KwΔnLi, like she didn't enjoy me roasting the shit out of Ism on her panel. I don't give a fuck, bro.
E-A-P, cap, cap, C-A-P, cap.
You understand? So I'm just keeping it real. That's cap for those specific 3 women, and anybody else that come at me sideways on this Brownstone Powwow solo, you gonna get a cap too. Okay? You gonna get a cap virtually. Play with the God. Play with the God. You understand? Anyway, so check this out. My whole entire thing is, at the end of the day, with the red pill and Negro Manosphere, or whatever it is, that, and the third. All I'm saying is that you could have done a better job of holding your position of being them dudes on YouTube. And, you know, once you would have gotten the LLC, or, you know, I wouldn't even try to go off of sitting up there saying, you know, you got to be Negro Manosphere or Black Manosphere, because, you know, you have 21 studios doing his thing or whatever and stuff like that, and they have that actual business. But you guys have talked about a meetup, but why didn't you try to invite the Black Brain Trust to that meetup though? You know what I'm saying? Like, they was already talking about IT and tech for so-called black men for a while and didn't get credit. You understand? Like, they're like, my whole entire thing is everybody picked and choose who they wanted to be the voice of reason. And then you had that crazy ass dude, Little Big Nate, who was sitting up there doing all them streams, sitting up there going off on people, even Sister George. Like bro, I don't even know what happened to Little Big Nate. That little dude, man, that dude was crazy as hell, fam. Like, I just was sitting back like, yo, Little Big Nate be saying some off the wall shit. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, what do brothers want to do? Do brothers want to sit up there and say, yo, we are the Negro Manosphere, we do red pill content, or, you know, the red pill content creators out there, like, this is who we are, this is what we represent, and if people is going to come into our alleged space, then my thing about it is, this is what the rules and the guidelines are. Even though we're talking on YouTube, so pretty much you can do whatever the hell you really, you know, want. Like, you know, there's no restrictions, but if you're going to have restrictions on a space and say who is and who's not, you are allowing people who's not involved in it to basically take over. And the thing about it with them is they're not saying anything different than what y'all are saying. And that's why I'm saying I look at the catalysts like, you know, Anton Daniels, or look at Lapeef, and I'm just like, what are they saying different from what you guys were saying this whole for a long time? They capitalize off of what you guys were doing, and you guys find yourself going over to their stream, especially the Fight Club, for you guys to be sitting up there talking about what you're talking about. And, you know, shout outs to, I'm gonna say it because, like I said, this is one of my favorite content creators. You know, Chronicles of Judah 144. It's like, the Manosphere is a bunch of broken-hearted simps. That's what the brother said. The brother said up there, said that shit, Chronicles of Judah 144. And I was like, damn. It's like, I didn't know COJ was watching that shit. COJ was dead ass looking at it. I was like, okay, but I still watch his videos. You understand? So, Mrs. Queen Sunkiss says, the Black Brain Trust are educated lames. They can't be associated with y'all because y'all don't get women because y'all weird. They don't get women because those hoes just out of control. Well, I mean, say y'all, like I said, man, I'm my own entity. Bronzebird is just floating around. I'm my own bird, okay? I could be affiliated with this space, but I'm my own bird. You understand? But calling them, it's weird, yo. Y'all want to call the Black Brain Trust educated lames, or more specifically Mrs. Queen Sunkiss. It's like you're choosing violence, yo. What's up with that? Why are you choosing violence? That's not cool. You out here just choosing violence. And then And then before I leave, because I got about like 9 minutes, I wanted to make this an hour. Of course, I had to be cynical, the cynical one, coming up with these stupid ass Zodiac rabbit hole stupid stunts. You understand? Nobody cares you're that, okay? Like you're a summer baby and all that shit. Then you know CIP caught on to it. You understand? But that's why I say you got to be very careful. You don't know that. That was an information that was given up. That is not certified. I do not confirm or deny that I am. Okay? So, yeah. Anyway, y'all get into this whole entire Zodiac nonsense, and then it just becomes a whole entire wayward information. Because this is the thing with, you know what it is, CIP? This is the logic of modern day women. They'll sit up there and bring in that whole entire Zodiac rabbit hole and then sit up there and say, ugh, you're Pisces, you're Aries. Oh, Libra men act like this and Scorpio men act like that and blase, blase, blah. And you'll be sitting up there and you'll be like, yo, you see what I mean? This is all the expectations that a modern day woman thinks about these men based on their Zodiac signs, yo. That's why I'm saying, bro, CIP, don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in, bro. I got your back. Don't get sucked in. Because the cynical one will do it. You know what I'm saying? She'll do it. I'm telling you, bro. Don't do it. Alright, yo, first of all, KwΔnLi, I'm dropping a link tomorrow. I got things to do tonight. So if you wanna come through and choose violence and talk all this shit, you can come through tomorrow when you wanna talk all that shit. You understand? Don't be choosing violence. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna humbly tell you.
Shut the fuck up!
Nicely, though. Nicely. Since you keep choosing violence on the Brownstone Powwow. You understand me? You gotta relax with all that shit you're talking. You understand? Relax. Just relax, yo. Stop choosing violence and stop chat twerking. Okay? I'm asking you that nicely, yo. Because you don't want me to get raw on you. Right? You don't want me to get disrespectful and all that other stuff, because if I get disrespectful, it's going to be some real problems up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to jump nobody, yo. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't going to jump nobody. Fuck. What? You think because you get the talking points from the Ratchet experience that you're going to sit up there and jump Bronzeberg? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? What the hell is wrong with y'all tonight, yo? If I wasn't so busy after tonight, I would drop this link right now and wait for y'all to sit up there and talk all this nonsense, but you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow when I sit up there and I drop the link, and y'all can talk all that mess y'all want to, but right now I'm laughing in your face. Yes, I'm laughing in your face. You understand? Like, I don't even understand, man. Like, this is crazy. But like I said, yo, it's what brothers want to do. If you brothers want to have a respectable panel and all this other shit, bro, and about how y'all moving, I just don't see it. I mean, people will say, well, it's not really stealing talking points and all that other stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, it's not really stealing talking points. Are you sure? Like, I don't even understand, like, not stealing talking points, but just the fact that matter that it's regurgitated information. And everybody's making a bag off of Red Pill and talking about dating. Because inadvertently, a lot of people understand that the dating market is dead. They understand that. A lot of people out here sitting up there saying, well, you know, marriage and all this other stuff. I'm sorry, but you got an older cat that I remember watching, and you know, it's a respectable dude. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to diss on a brother. Like, you know, I got respect at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is that the dude in general, he's trying to bring up these concepts about marriage and being married and all this other stuff. And a lot of us in this generation ain't trying to hear that. They be like, married to who? With marriage? What am I getting out of marriage? But at the same time, I'm also the dude that says, yo, if you feel like you want to get married to someone and you want to quote unquote fall in love, cool. Understand what you're getting into, though. Yes, I had to do it, brother. But what I'm saying is, look, man, what do y'all want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to help your case if it seems as if people is making streams off of it. Okay, those people are making streams, and then you're making streams off of them. It's like how you want to strategically move your content is what I'm saying to the brothers. And before I get on out of here, because I also wanted to touch on this just briefly, right? I wanted to touch on this whole entire thing I remember happening when the pandemic began, right? And so what happened with the pandemic is you used to have these challenges that was on Instagram before the whole entire barrage of OnlyFans started coming in. And I was just like, you know, as men, we got to do better, fam. Because a lot of y'all look a little bit too spicy, or I would say y'all look a little bit too, you know, a little bit too colorful out here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all doing this as men. You understand me? This should be for women. This shouldn't even be for men. Okay? Like, I don't know what it is, bro, but I mean, there's certain things on, maybe I'm being cynical. I'm being real cynical, or I'm just being one of those type of dudes that's just like ODing, because I'm just like, that shit ain't manly. You know, for craving for attention on social media should be a woman's thing, not a men's thing. I mean, maybe I'm cut from a different cloth. If I'm cut from a different cloth, once I show you this, put a 1 in chat. If you think that I'm having a justifiable statement on what I'm saying, put a 2. But this is once I show you that. All right, so let me share my screen, y'all. Let me share my screen with y'all. So, remember they had the whole entire Don't Rush challenge back when the pandemic began, right? Remember they had that on I believe Instagram and TikTok. And you know something? It doesn't faze me that there was gonna be women that was gonna do it. You know what I mean? They like, you know, you're at home, you know, you want to look your sexiest, you want to look good and all this other stuff and all this other stuff that they was doing on there. You know what I mean? You had the IG thoughts that was able to go ahead and just make a name for themselves and be like, oh, I look so good. You know, I'm in my pajamas. I'm in my this, that, and the third. I'm like, cool, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Of course there's attractive women. Of course. I'm gonna look. I'm a man. I'm gonna be like, damn, son, you know what I'm saying? You should look good in that outfit. You know what I'm saying? I'll just hit up the DMs, going down the DM, son. I'm just saying. But when I started to see men do this, I was just sitting back and I was just like, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Like, why are y'all... What are y'all doing?
What the fuck?
Like, I'm sorry. Like, to me, in my opinion, if you think I'm wildin', look, listen. If you think I'm wildin', put a 1 in the chat. If you think that I'm justified on what I'm saying, put a 2 in the chat. Because to me, I was just like, bruh, why are y'all doing a Don't Rush challenge that's mainly geared towards women, not men? Like, I'm sorry. Like, maybe, like, men craving for attention online and then doing, like, a thirst trap shit. Like, look, I don't know how to describe it. Because maybe I'm cut from a different cloth. You know, I'm an attractive man, right? I know I'm an attractive man. I don't want to do thirst traps. I don't want to fall into these challenges where you're looking at my bod and you're being like, oh, Bronze Bird is so sexy and this, that, and the third. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know what it is that made me feel like I got cringed off of that. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, unless you got some sugar in your tank as a man, why are you doing the Don't Rush challenge? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that shit? Like, I'm just saying. It doesn't make any sense to me. I see a couple of 2s in my chats. Then someone had to be ridiculous and put a 3. Of course, Mrs. Queen Sunkiss. Ridiculous. That's the evidence right there, BMT. BMT, that's the Don't Rush challenge right there. You see the brothers right there. In the photo, they did the Don't Rush challenge. All right, maybe you don't remember how it actually went down, so forgive me for that. But what I'm saying is, I don't know what it is. Men craving for attention online to compete for women. And why do I bring that in? Because it's the same thing that happens with the Negro Manosphere and the Red Pill content, right? Dudes that are flex on these super chats, dudes that are flex about how much money, how many bitches, how many all day long. Even the dudes that flex all these bad bitches that they get online and put it up on a live stream. Again, maybe I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't understand what is the reason for you to spark up attention like that. If these are the dudes that sit up there saying that they are men of respect, You're not going to charm the socks off of a woman if you say, just randomly, no proof whatsoever, if you're saying that you are a high value man. See, there's a difference between trailblazers and followers. You understand? Trailblazers, we need no validation from no one. We do what we do because we know it's going to prove results. I don't need to sit up there and get into a hashtag and get into all these different things to prove I'm the man of respect. You understand me? That just doesn't go down in my world. It's not something that I give a damn about because I don't care. I'm just saying, there's just a certain way that us as men move, whereas you have followers that take every single talking point that another person make, especially off of social media, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, this is me, and no, it's not. It's not you. It's not you. Don't sit here and lie like that. That's not you. You know what I'm saying? It's not you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be fine to sit up there and say I'm a high value Dusty. Yes, I am. I'm a high value Dusty. Okay? I'm not a Maggle. I'm a high value Dusty. God damn it. Okay? I'm a high value Dusty. CIP, when I get into my tirade, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna go. So you know what I mean? I just go anywhere I want. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, I just don't. Some kid said with a complete baby oil coat. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit, yo. But, you know, that's all I got on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if brothers is trying to make moves in a different direction, all I'm saying is it's not going to help your case trying to argue with feminists, argue with women who have already made their mind up. It's just not going to help your case. It's just you're just going to be sitting there like, well, how are you supposed to be moving if you sit up there saying you're a man of respect? And then sit up there, none of you niggas is going to, and this is the thing, none of you niggas got the balls to go to a Sinji panel, to go to a Divestors panel. None of you niggas got the balls. But y'all want to sit up there and make streams, and especially brothers that's not in the quote-unquote manosphere, that I've seen you brothers from the Anton Daniels network that have y'all own little shows and segments. These bitches is not listening to you. I just really want you to understand that. Because you think by going on there and say, well, women, you need to submit, you need to be respectful, because we ain't going to tolerate it no more. These bitches is not listening to you. I just want you to understand that, because a lot of you guys have not figured it out yet. Your beloved little queens of the manosphere, such as clowns like Just Pearly Things and Melanie Kings, they ain't going to do shit. They ain't going to do shit. Melanie King want to flex how good she is at the age of 40-something. The fuck out of here. Like, robbing you niggas blind with super chats, nigga. Like, robbing you niggas blind, fam. You niggas sit up there going on people's streams, sit up there talking about, well, they didn't go to the Kevin Samuels celebration. Of course they did it, bro. Yo, I gotta laugh at this. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing for my own entertainment because it's so damn funny. Yo, these women that you claiming is supposed to be red pill identified or trying to be like queen or queen this and queen that. None of these chicks is sitting up there trying to go for your honor, fam. None of them are. None of them is gonna challenge a woman like Sinji or challenge the Divester movement. They're not. They're really not. They're not going to do it. They're just going to sit around and hear you men talk and then sit up there and talk about, well, you know, the women, because if you really want to be a woman of respect, you should do this. Knowing damn well most of their audience is men. Like, come on, fam. Like, are y'all for real? Like, are y'all serious? Because, I mean, my only thing is I'm trolling the men that's talking shit. I'm trolling the simps. I know what my purpose for trolling is. I'm trolling the simps. I ain't trying to troll these random ass women that just be talking bullshit. All I ever say to them is, if you really feel that way about so-called black men, why the fuck are you on a so-called black man's panel to talk shit about black men? How backwards is that? You gonna go on a black man's panel to talk shit about black men. Does that make sense? Help me understand if that makes sense, because it doesn't make sense to me.
What? What the fuck?
I'm just saying, it doesn't make any sense to me. You're gonna sit up there and say that you don't like black men, the white man is better, right? And then the funny thing about, and I know I'm getting on a tangent, but I'm gonna bring it back, right? You're gonna sit here and talk shit about black men on a black man's panel, right? The black man that's a simp, that ain't got no cojones, ain't got no nuts, you know, he has a mangina. And the fact that you would go on this panel to sit up there and say that black men are not good, do not deal with it. A black woman gets killed every 5 or 6 hours or whatever, bringing up all these stats and stuff like that. But you saying that on a black man's panel, don't make no sense. And the white dudes ain't nothing more but a bunch of cucks and a bunch of simps that'll sit up there and say, yeah, you know, I hear you, I understand. I get it. I get it. Yeah, you know, we all should be one. We all should come together. It doesn't matter about race. We are just people. We should agree with each other and we should just have conversations because it's needed. Not even understanding the white man has so many problems with his white woman that's the reason why feminism is at a stronghold the way that it is. And you're sitting up there telling me that the white man is better. On what grounds? This is amazing. Just like I showed y'all when I did the stream, swirling is another way to say you love me. I showed you Asians don't get along with each other. So if it shows you that we're living in a climate that each race can bash each other, what does that tell you? The experiences of so-called black people in this so-called gender war, there is nothing that you're not special, is what I'm saying. You're not special. The so-called black man being argued from the so-called black woman is not special because it's the same thing that happened with Asians and happened with so-called white dudes. You're not special. Save me the nonsense. But like I said, it's something that I really wonder about because it makes no sense to me. And then you have a bunch of these weirdo divestors that want to team up with these so-called black men and sit up there and say, we need to configure an army and we need to go ahead and go against the Manosphere, Red Pill, and black men on YouTube. You had that weirdo chick Coriander that did that stupid stuff with that dude, The Honest Truth. And who's heard from The Honest Truth since? We don't care about The Honest Truth. The Honest Truth had a good run, but nobody cares about The Honest Truth like that now. So what does he do? Try to find little content to do and, you know, up his message about how it needs to be a whole entire twerk fest on a panel. You know, remember he was talking all that shit for a while and, you know, I'll give it up to the Manosphere. The Manosphere did destroy him. They did. But my thing about it is, man, that kills me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I sit up there and I laugh at it because it doesn't make any sense. You understand me? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And all I'm saying is, you brothers, and I'm talking about Manosphere dudes, and you brothers from the Anton Daniels Network and Lapeef, these women are not listening to you, fam. They're not. None of you brothers is going to get your guard dogs to go ahead and attack them. They ain't going to do it. They not going to do it. They ain't not going to do it, fam. They're not going to do it. I just said, yo, if y'all really want to fight, why don't you tell Just Pearly Things and Melanie King to go ahead and fight? No, matter of fact, get Melanie King to fight Sinji on a panel. I dare you. Get Melanie King to go on Fox Soul. Get Just Pearly Things to argue with a divester since she's a so-called white woman. Like, come on. Like, help me understand exactly what y'all missions are. Because they ain't going to do it. They're not going to do it. I trust and believe they're not going to do it. All right? There was something I was going to say before I end off this stream tonight. And like I told y'all, I have a stream tomorrow for everybody. I think I'm going to be doing a stream, an open panel Thursday and Friday. I'm going to be diving off into a topic on Thursday. You guys will enjoy it. Has nothing to do with dating. Has nothing to do with Red Pill. You guys are going to enjoy what I'm talking about because it's going to be something different. I'm tired of always talking about this. Everybody seems to be coming on YouTube now talking about the same old thing. Oh yeah, well, you know, it's dating content and blah blah blah, red pill, you know, women. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your yap. Shut up. Please shut up. She asks me, is Melanie King that chick that was hood and now she's refined? She's always been hood. It's just that the more that Negroes discovered her program is when she started sit up there getting hood. And shout out to my homie Art of Will. Art of Will exposed it. Look, everybody knew that she was leeching off of Kevin Samuels. And then it was the same thing they said about Dennis Sperling. It's the same thing. But we knew it was her that was trying to leech off of Kevin Samuels. Without a shadow of a doubt. And that's why all of us called it out and thought that she's a liar. BMT says, Melanie is a single mom with men grifting talking points, and Pearl is the incel crack for femcel. Oh my God. So, Sunkiss says, most people that have children are in no position of having them, especially when having them at younger ages. And that's my thing. It's like what I said as many times as I've always said, the whole entire adult syndrome. A lot of people in this society is moving to different angles that seem to be more of a detriment than actually helping. A lot of people are having children just for the idea that they have children. A lot of people are escaping into relationships but asking for all these unrealistic expectations and treating relationships like it's a job. It's not fun. People don't really want to understand what it's like as a human society. That when it comes to relationships, it's supposed to be like your best friend. It's supposed to be like a business partner. You guys come together in matrimony and agree with each other. And we already have to understand relationships is the prelude to marriage. That's what it is. That's what it's intended to be for, right? Then when it comes to this whole thing about having children, we can't forget that there's also people out here who either adopt or they have kids and they treat the children like shit. How many cases have we went over this year and last year where adults have killed their own children, or sat there and posted online embarrassing their children? How many times have you seen that on social media where parents of today don't give a damn? They act just like the children, where they are narcissistic and they go on social media. They do whatever they want. You have women that are twerk in front of their kids, women and men that are sit up there and argue in front of their kids and air out their grievances on social media. We're living in that day and age now because social media is the court. Social media is the soapbox. Social media is the proverbial husbands for a lot of these women as well. I kid you not. It's nothing. Everything that I'm saying is 100% fact. I'm not lying. So, of course, it goes with the old saying, you can be whatever you want to be on social media. Avatar or not. Kid you not. Right? So, that's my whole entire thing on it. I just wanted to make that statement and say what I needed to say on that. I'm going to keep it short tonight with you guys. I actually see somebody online right now that I remember just trolling and actually getting in his ass. That's one thing I have to say before I go. See, like I told y'all, I'm trolling the simps, the dumb assholes that's up the woman's ass. The black woman is queen looking ass dudes. You understand? Do you understand that? The dudes that sit up there and say, you got to get out of Blackistan. They have no talking points. All their talking points is regurgitated and it comes from a woman. But they want to sit up there and talk about how so-called black men need to step up and do better. So you telling me I need to do better when you can't even hold your own when it comes to a panel and you have to let women talk for you? Come on, man. Like, where are we as a society? You have no nuts. You have no cojones. And you're sitting up there trying to battle with a... You can't even... Matter of fact, it's not even that. You don't even want to battle with a guy like me. You don't. That's why they... That's why... Like, this is the thing. And CIP, I'm pretty sure you probably know of this. But let me tell you this. These dudes I don't give a damn if you accumulating all these numbers, if you accumulating all this subscribers, if you have more subscribers than me, if you have less subscribers than me. My thing about it is you dudes don't want to battle dudes like me. I can come at you with stats. I can come at you with data. I can come at you with logic. I can come at you with all that. You need the validation of a woman to make your statements clear. That's the problem. And that is why I continuously keep trolling these dudes until they understand that I love to do this shit. And the fact of the matter is you have no nuts. The fact that you need validation from women to be a stronghold on this site proves to me you are not worthy to talk for men or to talk on men. You understand that? You dudes are punks, man. You dudes are punks, man. And that's the reason why these dudes don't want to battle me. You understand me? And it's like I said, it could be a clean fight. We don't need to do this whole entire like, yo, I don't like you, you a bitch, and this, that, and the third. We don't need to do all that. We could just be like, yo, you're wrong because of such and such data. You're wrong because of this, that, and the third. You understand that? Like, that's all I'm saying. But, you know, these dudes are punks, yo. They'll never sit up there and actually want to battle with a guy like me. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cheesy as hell. You know what I mean? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. So, yeah, that's my whole entire odds on it. And you know what? Thank you, BMT. Thank you for bringing that up, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for so much. And the thing about it is, the thing that pissed me off about the experience and, you know, understanding the manosphere or understanding the red pill philosophy, I don't know what it is with people, but it's like they create all these random different pills, right? So at first it started off with red pill, blue pill. But then blue pill was a way of insulting another person to say that they are not quote unquote woke. Because we already know that being woke has been desensitized to the point that anybody can sit up there and say that they woke just because they might have argued with a random so-called white person at a mall, right? And then accuse them of being a Karen and all these different things. So it's become desensitized. You got so many people out here who sit up there talking about, I'm red pill. And I'm just like, how are you red? Like, do you know what red pill is? Because red pill was not based on women. Red pill was based off awareness. You understand? Just understanding the world around you and how we're dealing with things. And I know me and BMT got into the debate about that. He chews me up every single time about this red pill, blue pill stuff. I don't care. BMT, I'm holding my position on it. I don't care. This is what I say, all right? You and Shannon B, all right? Y'all not taking me down with my beliefs on red pill and blue pill philosophy, all right? But in the premise of things is that it came off being red pill, blue pill, then it was black pill, and I was like, I understand black pill. I'm kind of like black pill / doomer because I don't really have hope for a lot of things in this society. I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. You just deal with the cards you're dealt with and you just go on about your day. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way I see fit, right? And then it started getting into pink pill because you had a so-called black woman who decided to make her own little pill and sit up there and say, oh yeah, well, you know, it's this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, bro, like, what the fuck is even pink pill? What does that even mean? We went from pink pill to green pill to gold pill to white pill to this, that, and the third. People are just coming up with concepts out of nowhere, sitting up there talking about pill this and pill that and all this other stuff. Like, you guys are just making up pills, and it pisses me off because I don't understand what you guys are saying when it comes to pills, right? I don't get it. I don't even know what orange pill is, cynical one. I don't even understand what that even means. You know what I'm saying? People is just making up random ass pills. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is that pill stuff used to get on my nerves, yo. Like, all I know is, in my refined look of society, you would consider me black pill. You know what I'm saying? Also because it feeds into me being a misanthrope. Because naturally, a lot of people are dumb and stupid. And besides them being dumb and stupid, a lot of them just don't make any sense with the things that they do. And it's always a problem. You know what I mean? Just saying. Otherwise than that, thank you for listening to, thank you for coming to my TED Talks. All right. I will be having a panel tomorrow, you guys. I'm gonna be having a panel tomorrow. I forgot the time. I forgot the time I'm supposed to be having a panel, but my ass is gonna be having a panel tomorrow for sure, right? So, yeah. Thank you to everyone that came through. Thank you to everybody in my chat. Thank you to here we go, man. Y'all see. Killer Swag, man. I blame whoever it was that started off that Zodiac nonsense, okay? I blame you, all right? Y'all should have never came to my damn channel with that Zodiac nonsense, okay? Y'all can't help yourselves, all right? All I'm going to say is this before I put on my music. Fall babies for the win, all right? Autumn, fall babies, we the best. We the best. And anybody that disagree with me, I want you to hop up on my panel tomorrow and talk all that nonsense. I dare you. I'm going to choose violence tomorrow. You ain't going to talk smack about autumn and fall babies. We are the best. Okay? I don't care how you feel. I don't care how, you know what I mean? I choose violence. I choose violence openly. Yeah. All right, we don't care about summer babies, so you can go ahead somewhere with that. We don't care about summer babies. We care about fall babies. All right, fall babies are the best. All right, you have the perfect blends of seasons. It's like cold and it's warm and it's still warm outside. We just came off the summer. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is fall babies are the best. Thank you very much. So like I said, thank you to everybody that came through tonight. I appreciate every single last one of you guys. Right. Appreciate to everybody that was in my chat. Thank you for everybody that's listening, everybody that birdwatch. Like I said, I'm gonna be running my panel tomorrow. Come through. We'll have a good topic. We'll have a good time. And then Friday, I'll run another panel. We're gonna have a good time this weekend. We're gonna enjoy ourselves and we're gonna have a good time. So to everybody that came through, thank you again. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Thank you for coming through. And until next time, I'm gonna play some music before I leave. Peace.
Psychotic raps, heads take flight like it was aviated wax. Nobody is safe, don't relax. Some crippling tracks like shot straight to your backs from Yats, never tax. Mind state's original, my tongue technologically advanced, spitting digital. Up in your physical, words of penetration on a planet of vandals with crooked niggas living sick generations, poisoning minds of nations. My rhyme lines are last signs of revelations. I speak this, all you can perceive is weakness. My click drops consecutive hits, he can't defeat. From the get-go,
fuck up your back spine, blow your damn mind while the words that I grab. Straight off the rap, kid. Project the rhyme stream to your local staff. And what end? I watch MCs who be frontin', talking mad nothing, hallucinating. They're the best. I suggest you manifest and put your so-called real that you got to arrest. Cause in the 9-pounder flows in my rhymes will make your mind drown, flooding the gates of your brain with that compound.